This morning, a Fox 13 consumer investigation. Imagine driving down the road when your car burst into flames. And it's happening with some of the most popular cars on the road, Kias and Hyundais.
Yeah, Fox 13 has been investigating this issue for years, but as Fox 13 consumer reporter Carolyn Serta explains, some drivers say models not included in the recalls are catching fire as well.
It's still happening.
Get over! Get over!
A Kia catching fire while driving down the road, terrifying the unsuspecting people inside.
What is that? Oh, that's a car.
It's a car.
Other drivers capturing this moment. The Carlton family's life changed forever. The Oklahoma mother and son were vacationing in Hawaii when flames started shooting out of their rental car, a 2019 Kia Soul.
The black smoke and trying to put the flames out. And the screams.
You can see from the videos, it all happened in a matter of seconds. The flames starting just before this tunnel entrance, the car engulfed at the exit. The fast-spreading fire severely burned 33-year-old Jordan.
From the neck down, he lost his fingers. He lost his toes.
And after a 14-month fight in a Houston burn unit, Jordan died in August 2020.
There was an explosion under the hood.
This almost killed my husband.
Fox 13 has been telling you about fire problems with Kias and Hyundais for years.
Literally, it just went boom.
A 2012 Hyundai Sonata in Washington State, a 2012 Kia Sorento in Central Florida, this 2015 Kia Soul in downtown Atlanta.
It really comes down to the fact that these engines are not good engines.
Since 2018, there have been more than 8 million Kias and Hyundais recalled because of engine fire risk, including 4 recalls for certain model Kia Souls. But according to Kia and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, the Carlton's rental, a 2019 Kia Soul, has no abnormal fire danger. Kia recalled Souls from 2012 to 2016, but not more recent model years, including that 2019 driven by the Carltons.
The cause is that basically the engine dries up because of a design problem, and it causes the connecting rods to punch through the engine block and causes a fire.
Seattle attorney Steve Berman filed a class action lawsuit against the automakers over the fires and reached a $660 million settlement.
I've never had a situation where I've gotten so many clients who drive in the cars and the cars just catch on fire.
There was a recall and a remedy available at the time for those cars. But according to Carfax in 2020, there were Hyundais and Kias being sold at used car lots with that important recall item unfixed.
That's why it's important for you to ask the dealer for the paperwork to really have a document showing that the recall has been done.
There is currently no law requiring used car dealers to inform consumers about open recalls when selling vehicles. So it's on the consumer to do their homework. Auto experts suggest using tools like the Carfax app, which has a free recall check.
Oh my gosh.
But remember, the Carlton family's rental car was not recalled, meaning even if they had researched the car for problems, it would have come up clean.
And these family members were in a vehicle that had a fire that has a great similarity to the other fires that this same manufacturer had to deal with.
That's why U.S. Senator Ed Markey wrote a bill signed into law last year requiring faster transmission by automakers of data about defects. And he's working to pass a bill that would require automakers provide extra information on injuries or fatalities to NHTSA and consumers.
We just have to make sure that companies like Kia know that we're going to make them accountable, that we're not going to allow them to hide any information.
The Carltons sharing their story now, desperate for any change that may save another family heartache.
There's nothing that can fill the hole that we have, the void that we have, the broken heart that we have. I would plead, I would beg you, fix these vehicles.
We reached out to Kia about why certain model years of the Soul were not recalled. Well, in a statement, the company told us it continuously evaluates vehicles and provides quarterly reports to NHTSA. And, quote, when determining the scope of a recall, we analyze internal and external data sources to ensure that our actions are appropriate and regularly revisit our updated data to ensure validity. In the studio, Carolyn Serta, Fox 13 News.
Good job.